Hello and welcome to this hopefully very quick random message reading. Now I have pulled the cards off camera today. I'm doing my regular star sign videos, but I'm trying to do them later in the day after my son has finished his Google Classroom work. But it's kind of thrown me out of a bit of a loop because I'm used to doing my readings first thing in the morning. And I've actually already done Taurus's reading. It's actually scheduled to go up at 11 a.m. today, UK time. And because I think people expect it at a certain time, so I wanted to kind of have it up at the usual time. I'm just trying to be organised and efficient here. Bear with me. So I'm going to do Gemini's reading tonight, ready for tomorrow. But I've kind of got all this stuff that's kind of wanting to come out. I had to do a reading. I was sat there like, I'm just going to have to pull cards because I've got this urge to... It's like they want to communicate something. So here we go. This is what I've got. So I pulled 3 cards for the situation. So we've got Mending, Truth Be Told, and Yang. Yang talks about taking action. So I'll just sort of talk you through what happened. Let me kind of move you over here. So Mending, right? Fixing something, wanting to repair something, wanting to... sometimes it's working out whether you want to repair something or whether you want to let it go. Is it worth repairing? So something here with this. So I was like, what is mending? What's been going on here? And I pulled the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Now, I clarified the Eight of Pentacles with the Hermit. So what this is telling me, because I was thinking, is this something to do with work? No, the Eight of Pentacles means putting a lot of work into something. Really kind of like putting a lot of effort into making something better, okay, with the mending. So a lot of effort into making something better. What is this person mending? Themselves. They're doing some sort of soul work, some inner work. So it's like taking a bit of a time out, really kind of reassessing what you want from a situation. And really figuring out what's going on sort of internally, doing that shadow work. So I feel like this is why we've got the King of Swords here. It's clarity, it's seeing things very clearly and being very mature about knowing your own truth and what you need to communicate and what you don't, okay? So this leads into Truth Be Told. Now, truth be told, what does this person want to communicate? What have they figured out? So there's something here to do with the Ten of Pentacles. I'm going to come back to this, don't worry. There's something here to do with the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles talks about happy house and home, having everything you need on a material level, kind of like having the house, having the car, having the family, having the kids, having the dog, everything you could possibly want for that kind of Instagram life, right? It looks really good. It's not necessarily happy, but it is showing here with the Ten of Pentacles. So this is happiness shared with other people. Basically, this is what everybody wants. Everybody wants stability, the money to have nice things, the money to put food on the table, but also to be in a happy place, right? Ideally, you'd have both. Health, wealth, and happiness, right? With it being truth be told, this person has some sort of truth to communicate. They could have been wearing some sort of mask in a situation. You can see here, this owl's on a mask, and they're opening up their heart space. So while this person's had this kind of solitude, it could be that they've been in isolation. They've become very, very clear about what they want, and they want this happily ever after, right? Health, wealth, and happiness. So I clarified though the 10 of Cups, and I got the 9 of Cups. Again, happiness, but also with this wealth, okay? So the 9 of Cups talks about finding inner happiness, inner wish fulfillment, not being codependent, not needing anyone else to make you happy. So this person has really gone inwards, right? Found that light inside themselves, and they have something to communicate here with this King of Swords, something to communicate, some kind of truth to communicate in regards to their happiness. But it's because they've done that inner work, they've worked out what really makes them happy on the inside. Now, I clarified the 9 of Cups with this card here, the Tree of Life. Now, again, this talks about wealth, health, and happiness. It talks about doing some inner work, some inner healing. Literally, it can talk about health, especially in terms of ancestry. Perhaps there's inherited conditions that somebody has to look at. But yeah, this is like, to me, with the other cards that are around, this is like somebody who's done some internal work. They've healed something internally. What have they healed? Some kind of mental confusion. I feel like this person was quite mentally lost, confused, kind of stuck in their own head a little bit. They've healed this. They're very clear now about what they want, about where their happiness lies, and about what exactly is their wish fulfillment. So let's kind of go back a little bit. I asked about the King of Swords, clarified the King of Swords. I got the journey. So I wasn't sure if this was the person or if this is somebody that was at a distance from them. If it's the person, it could be an air sign, doesn't have to be. Could be a male, doesn't have to be. But I get the impression this could also be some sort of advisor. The King of Swords is someone who's very clear. They have a lot of mental clarity. They know how to communicate what they want, this kind of thing. But I was also getting, it could be some kind of advisor, maybe a father figure who's at some kind of distance from the person. Excuse me, sorry. The journey indicates... I drank a lot of water before the reading, so I didn't get dry mouth, but now it's just making me burp. I'm so sorry. But yes, this person may be thinking about traveling. This person may be thinking about packing the bags and moving. That may be something about the truth. And yeah, definitely they want to communicate this. The King of Swords, again, communicates well. They don't necessarily communicate. They kind of know when to communicate. There's a time and a place. They kind of wait for the opportune moment. So yeah, there's something to do with like being very wise about what you communicate and when you communicate. But here we go. Here's the message, right? It's like I always see this as like a pocket watch. It's not. It's a phone, but almost like it's time, perhaps, or maybe this person. Yeah, I feel like this is the person who's going to. The person who I'm doing this reading for, whoever that is the person who is going to communicate something here, I feel. And it's something to do with great fortune as well. Now, fortune comes in many forms. Fortune for me, again, you've got the Ten of Pentacles up here and this Nine of Pentacles with this treasure chest. So there could be some kind of wealth or prosperity going on here, some kind of income. Somebody could literally be earning money, working on the money, have money on the mind. They may have to travel for work because there could have been an opportunity that's come up that's going to be very fortunate. That's the word I'm looking for. But it could also be that the great fortune is that this person has done this inner work. They've healed something inside themselves, possibly something from childhood, possibly something in regards to somebody who could have been a bit harsh with the words. Yeah, they've come out of confusion. They're very, very clear now. So that could be the great fortune. Whatever it is, they want to move towards something that they see as their abundance, their happily ever after, and they want to communicate this. Okay, so I clarified the Ten of Pentacles with the Moon. So this is where the secrets are. This is where the mask has been. Something to do with where this person is at the moment. It's like where this person is, the place where it's like, it could be household, it could be work, it could be family. There's something to do with where this person is at the moment, where there's some kind of secrets or fear. So this is why the truth needs to be told. I feel like everything, what is it? There's something rotten in the state of Denmark. There's something something that isn't quite as it seems in this with the Moon card. The Moon card is Pisces, the Hermit card is a Virgo. It doesn't have to be these signs though. We also have Aquarius here with the Hangman. Now the Hangman clarified the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Cups. So it's clarified by Nine of Cups and Nine of Cups and the Hangman. I've not even talked about the songs yet. I'm going to come back to that at the end probably. So the Ten of Cups with the Hangman, this person is waiting. They know they need to communicate something. They know they need to say something about their destiny here with these stars. It's like they're reaching for their destiny, right? They're reaching for this star. And that light inside them that we saw on this Hermit card where they did this soul searching is really shining inside them. But there's some sort of hold up here in regards to them following their happiness, them going towards their dreams, their wishes, what feels like their destiny. There is some kind of hold up, and then there is this need to kind of bear all, to be truthful about what they've discovered within themselves about their own happiness. So we're going into this Yang energy. Now Yang talks about taking action. I clarified the Yang card with the Empress card, so I don't know if this right. There's different ways I'm reading this. It's complicated. I'm not quite sure what's going on here, which is why I've pulled so many cards. In fact, let me move my camera over. I don't know if this is better or worse for me. I'm a bit cramped here. I can't really, I'm going to have to like put my arms around you to get around here. But yeah, you've got the Yang card, which talks about taking action, about taking the lead. I do feel like I'm reading for a masculine energy. So it could be a man or somebody, possibly a cardinal sign, or somebody just in emperor-like energy. So you've got the Emperor's card. So either, I feel like this isn't the person I'm reading for. I feel like this is either, excuse me, again, throat closing up here, so this is like truth be told, right? Either this is a wife who possibly could have children with this person, or it's somebody who could be pregnant, right? Or it could be a mother, or it could be a love interest who is like the perfect woman, dream woman, right? Now this came out with a lot of different things. It came out with the coffin and thoughts. So I thought it could be somebody who's passed over, somebody who this person has a lot of memories and thoughts about. Clarified further with message of concern and high honor. So I thought there could be a situation here where somebody has passed away, or is on the verge of passing away. Could be again be a mother figure, possibly. This person is on this person's mind though, I feel. If it's somebody who's passed away, there's a message about this, somebody's receiving information about this. It's going to bring clarity. And I feel like this, the coffin and the high honor card, is almost like a military send-off, right? It's almost like, you know, if somebody's been in the armed services, everybody gets dressed up in the uniforms and kind of fires shots into the air or whatever it is that they do. So that's for somebody, but yeah, the message is going to bring a lot of clarity. It's not that the message is going to bring happiness, it's that the Sun card in this deck kind of boosts everything around it. So I feel like this person, whatever they're doing, they really want to do it in high honor. Now, this was clarified as well with this Six of Swords. So there's something about this person leaving something behind and moving on. The Six of Swords talks about leaving choppy waters behind, leaving a turbulent situation behind, and moving forwards to something that feels like calmer waters. And remember, this person is trying to follow their own happiness, their own internal hopes, dreams and wishes. So I tried clarifying this Empress further, and it came out with the Eight of Cups in reverse. Now this talks about not walking away from a situation. There's nothing missing here. The Empress is everything to this person. There's no way this person is letting go of their Empress. It's also clarified by this this luck card, this four-leaf clover card, which talks to me about luck and serendipity, kind of good fortune, right? Discovering something unexpectedly, not walking away, good fortune. It could be that this person shares a house with this person, because you've got the house card and the courthouse card, so double house, right? Somebody could literally live with this person. Otherwise, it could be talking about either buying a house, like courthouse talks about legal documents, or the justice system. It could be that if somebody's passed over, somebody's about to inherit a house. It could be wanting to, it could be that the Empress is somebody that you share a house with. You could be inheriting a mother's house. You could be drawing up contracts in terms of letting agreements or mortgages, or some kind of legal document involving a house there with that Empress. The Empress, though, talks about a whole huge amount of possibility, a huge amount of things coming in. I'm going to actually just shift again as I talk about the last few cards that I've got. Okay, so I'm sorry about all the shifting around. I really could try and get a better view, but I was short on time. I'm doing this between my son's Google Classroom classes. He finished one a little bit early, and I was like, oh, I've got just enough time to do this reading. And then he's like back on to the next one. So I am trying to be quite quick, but let's just move up a little bit here. So in the underlying, you've got, I said who, oh my God, look at what's under that. I didn't even realise. Wealthy man, main female, unexpected income, family room, oh my goodness, unexpected income, main female, that's this Empress, I feel, wealthy man, sudden wealth, gift, oh my God, look at all this, family room there in the underlying. Yeah, something to do with house and home, family room. Like this is all about house and home. The people that you share your life with, the people that you build a future with. Somebody's very clear about this and they want to communicate it. And I do feel like there could be an unexpected income here with the cards that are down here. I do feel like somebody could have passed away and somebody could have inherited a house. Could be unexpected. So main female, I feel like this is the Empress. It's, if you're a female watching this, this is you. Okay, if you're the female watching this, this is you. Or it's the main female, the most important female in this person's life. So take it as it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But you've got gift here. I said, who is this person? Tell me who this person is. You've got gift, right? Look at the gold wrapping paper on there. You've got sudden wealth. 777 is destiny. 11 is like a big number, right? In tarot, and it also breaks down to a 2. 2s, there you go. You've got 2 on the main female. I feel like somebody's pairing up with their perfect person, and they want to build a life together, right? Because they've inherited this sudden wealth. The sudden wealth as well. It doesn't necessarily always mean money. But there's a strong indicator with a lot of these cards that it is money, you know, like inheriting a house, or, you know, it's unexpected though. Sudden wealth makes this person wealthy, unexpected income. Yeah, they weren't expecting this. It's like this person has passed away. Oh, surprise, you've inherited the house. Something like this. And then family room. Like the wealthy man could be a wealthy relative that's passed over. It could be this King of Swords. King of Swords can sometimes be somebody who's like they work in communication, or in some kind of job that involves contracts. It could be somebody who's a lawyer, for example, a politician, somebody who deals in like paperwork and communication kind of. But you've also got from a different deck this nest egg. This is literally the stalks. Like, look, somebody could be pregnant. The stalks indicate pregnancy, as does the Empress sometimes. It doesn't have to be. But yeah, all that money coming in, it's like nest egg, a gift from the universe. You've got these stars here. It really feels like the universe is bringing in a gift to somebody because they've done all this work on themselves. They've figured out what makes them happy. They've come out of mental confusion. And it's like the universe is like, brilliant, we're so proud of you for doing this work. Here's this gift. Again, it could be a child. This person could be somebody's child and be inheriting something. It feels really fortunate. It's like, oh, my luck has changed. There's this Page of Wands energy as well. The Page of Wands energy is somebody who's they're quite immature, but they're kind of learning about passion. I feel like this person is going to follow their passion. Look at these two cards together. It's like this person's done that work, they know what makes them happy, and they're going to follow their passion. But there is this sense of learning. It feels very new to them. And it also, in the underlying, I had the Page of Cups and the King of Cups. Don't worry about what's underneath there because I've shuffled since, but I kept out these two cards in the underlying. So this person wants they want their person, they have a huge amount of love to give. The King of Cups is like, it can be a particularly Piscean energy, but it can be any water sign for me. Scorpio quite strongly, so Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, all this means is that this person is, they're coming out of a very mental space and moving into a very emotional space. They want to open up the heart. They want to love people. They want to support people. They want emotional connections. They want the 10 of Cups, right? And they want to share this with somebody who is their equal. It's their perfect person, the person who's in their thoughts, right? Their Empress. So, yeah, this person knows. They know what makes them happy. So what else did I clarify? So down here at the bottom, again, you've got like thoughts, coffin, high honour, message of concern, and this moving on energy. So finally, I kind of asked, what is this person moving towards? So they're leaving something behind. They're moving towards something. What are they moving towards? And you got, and in my head, I was like, a new start, a new start. And then you got these two cards, literally a new start. The Ace of Pentacles, a brand new concept, brand new idea, planting the seeds of something that's going to grow. You've got the Empress here. There's a huge amount of expansion, a huge amount of potential here. Again, could be getting somebody pregnant, possibly. But yeah, it's like they're moving towards something that feels brand new. It's a new start. And the Ace of Pentacles is also a gift from the universe. It can sometimes mean like a gift coming in. This person could be giving you a gift, like a literal tangible gift. The Ace of Pentacles, it can be a gift, it can be even an engagement ring, but I haven't got the ring card here, so don't get too giddy just yet. Yeah, gift, look, gift. So this person is moving towards, I feel like their gift from the universe, but it does mean that they have to end something and walk away. The Ten of Swords is kind of like, it's almost the Death card, right? You've got this Coffin card here as well. So the Coffin with this walking away energy, but it's like they're not walking away from something that feels like it's everything to them. So walking away from, there's something that they're leaving behind and closing out. It could be mental confusion about a situation. It could be a place that they felt like there were too many secrets. They weren't happy there. But they're moving towards, they're not walking away from this Empress though. There's nothing missing with that Empress. So yeah, Ten of Swords, this can sometimes feel like a bit of a stab in the back. So it could feel like there's some kind of betrayal. There is some kind of pain with this. It hurts to get to the Ten of Swords and complete something, but walk away. But you can see she's unburdened. Yeah, absolute walking towards that new start. So in the underlying of this, you have the Tower. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a bit of a shock when this person does this. It's like the Ten of Swords, it can be like, ow, painful betrayal, right? Somebody's going to feel like they've had the rug pulled out from under the feet, but it could also mean that this person has had this light bulb moment. It's like realizing where their truth and happiness is. All of a sudden, it's like, oh my God, like, or I feel like when they move on, it's going to be a shock, something like this. But it comes with justice. So if there is a courthouse situation, there's definitely some kind of courts or contracts involved here, some kind of judicial system, paperwork. There's something going on here, but there's like shock, paperwork. But the justice card in the upright means there's a fair outcome. This Two of Swords has been coming up quite a lot. I do feel like there's something that somebody needs to block or cut out. Again, it's like these birds. I feel like there's somebody who, with all the ravens on this card, it's like there's somebody who gets inside somebody's head. It's like somebody, it could just be like negative thoughts, right? The kind of worries and concerns trying to come in, but it's like kind of blind yourself to that, ignore that, trust your heart, trust your intuition on this. Or there's something that you literally need to cut out. It could be blocked, banned, restraining order almost. But then the Emperor's underlying. Now we've got the Emperor and the Empress here. This person is going into their Emperor energy. They've had a bit of a tough time with something. They've gone in, they've done that soul searching, they've really figured out who they are, who their authentic self is, what they authentically want. They're going to take off the mask, they're going to reveal the truth, they're going to follow their destiny. The universe is going to reward them, and they're going to be the Emperor. They're taking control with that Yang card, taking control of their own life. They know exactly what they want. So amazing reading. I had to share it with you. My cards are an absolute mess now. I'm just going to run through the songs, and then I'll read the 3 advice cards up there, and then I'm going to get my son back in his Google Classroom. Okay, so the song that just randomly played, I didn't ask any particular question. It's kind of like an overall song for the reading. I Wish It Would Rain Down by Phil Collins. I didn't mean to cause you no pain. It looks like I did it again. You said you didn't need me in your life. I started wondering why. So it could be relevant to somebody. Do go and listen to these songs. It could even be just like one lyric that gives you that light bulb moment, right? I also channeled True Blue as I was sort of setting up ready for the reading. So True Blue, baby, I love you. I've had other guys, I've looked into their eyes, but I've never known love before till you walked through my door. True Blue, baby, I love you. What else did I clarify? I clarified what was going on down here with this Thoughts card, this Thoughts High Honor. I did get Tucked by Katy Perry, which is saying, again, it could be this is why it's high honor. It's like somebody feels very, very strongly attracted to somebody. Somebody is taking up free space in somebody's head, and it's like, but I'm quite happy to keep you in my thoughts, because in my thoughts I can have that perfect life, I can have that happiness with you, I can have that happy house and home, I can have everything I want with you. It's very sexual as well, I have to say. It's like I don't have to ask your permission in my head, you know, I can just do whatever I want with you. But it's somebody is in somebody's thoughts, and they it could be that if this person is already in a relationship, especially if they've got a partner who's pregnant, it could be like, I'm going to keep you in my thoughts, and that's it, because I'm trying to act in high honor here. I'm not going to pursue a relationship with this person because I'm going to keep them in my thoughts. So I'm not going to walk away from this person because there's nothing missing here. So take that as it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Another way I can read this is that somebody has been in somebody's thoughts a lot. And this is kind of almost like when this person did the soul searching, it's like, I know what I want because I've imagined, it's quite Piscean energy. It's like I've imagined this future, I've imagined what I want, and now I'm very clear about what I actually do want. I want to follow this. I'm not confused anymore. What else did I? Oh, I can't remember. I should have clarified what I was doing. Somewhere over here, I asked a question over here. I think it could have been about the journey card. Again, it could be somebody going on a journey in the mind, right? But this was clarified by Perfume by Britney Spears. This talks about it's from a woman's perspective who is in a relationship, and she's like, I don't know if it's my mind, but I think you're cheating on me. I think you've got another woman. I think you love this other woman. So I'm going to cover you in my perfume so that when you're with her, the room is full of my perfume. And, like, it's a bit like marking your own territory, which I hate that idea, because nobody ever owns a person, right? Like, yes, people should be loyal and they should be committed in loving relationships, but you also don't own a person. You can't control them. You can't mark them as your property. So I do take issue with that song a bit. Also very sympathetic to her, but also I kind of think, why don't you just say, look, you're having an affair? Like, if you are, fuck off or stop it, right? It's like, be clear. Don't mark your territory and try and, like, it just feels like a yucky situation. But there could be something going on here where somebody has been in a Ten of Pentacles relationship with somebody. The Empress again is like wife energy. They're thinking about somebody else. The long-term partner is kind of aware of this, so they are getting a little bit kind of possessive, possibly. It's like maybe they know this is coming. They know that the relationship is on the rocks. They know that the person's thinking about someone else. It's kind of like a last-ditch attempt to kind of hold on to this person, or this person saying, I'm just going to have this person in my thoughts. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to act in high honor. Or maybe it's the honorable thing to close out a relationship and to move on towards what truly makes them happy. But whoever this Empress is, the Empress is like everything to them. So this person knows who is their everything, and there's no way they're walking away from it. It's like, I'm not missing up this chance with this person. I clarified the Ten of Pentacles up here, and I got Psycho Killer, Talking Heads. I can't seem to face up to the facts. I'm tense and nervous and I can't relax. I can't sleep because my head's on fire. Don't touch me, I'm a real live wire. Psycho Killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Ba, 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 ba. So yeah, I feel like there's something definitely wrong in this situation here. Somebody can't sleep, they're tense and nervous. I feel like something's coming to an end. It's like somebody intuitively knows that the masks are going to come off. People are going to speak the truth about the true happiness here. What did I ask about here? I think I asked about the Ten of Cups, and I got teenage kicks. Teenage kicks right through the night. Maybe somebody's tossing and turning and kicking in the sleep, right? So hard, teenage dreams, so hard to beat. Every time we walk down the street, feels so good in my neighborhood. Something fine, she looks so good. Yeah, okay. And then I clarified thoughts in the end. Like, was it thoughts? Or the Emperor? I clarified it again. I can't, I'm sorry. Something over here. I think it might have been High Honor. It might have been High Honor. And it clarified with I Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith. Again, somebody can't sleep. I could stay awake just to see you breathing, just to hear you breathing, watch you smile while you're sleeping, while you're far away and dreaming. I could spend my life in this sweet surrender. Like, it's beautiful. It's like, it's cheesy, but it's beautiful, right? Yeah, dreams, wishes, clarity, high honor. Somebody's somebody's going to speak the truth, but ultimately it leads to justice, the Emperor energy. They're going for the wish fulfillment. That's that. Right, I've got enough time. I hope. Let me just double check, actually. Yeah, I've got like 9 minutes before my son's next classroom. So let's read these advice cards. It's not so much advice, I guess. It's situational. So take it as it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. So 52. Mending, forgiveness, making amends, healing after arguments. Each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal, the pain, the memories, the echoes of resentments, and the arguments that we rehearse over and over. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of the old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and to make amends to others. Set yourself free. The relationship message is, you've come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you are to move forward. Separate altogether, you and the other person are still experiencing the effects of hurt. This is impacting everything you do, even if you are not aware of it. The energy needs to clear. What must you do to bridge this gap? Closing your heart is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound. Ask yourself, what would love do? Only good will come of forgiveness and an honest redress. So it doesn't mean you have to fix a relationship and stay in it. What it means is that you have to decide, are you staying or are you going? And then forgive and heal, right? Forgive and heal from anything that happened in the past. But I feel like this person's already done that. They've done it. They've done that hermit mode. They've worked on themselves. They've figured out their own hopes and dreams and wishes. They know what makes them happy. They're not in this mental confusion anymore. They've healed. They've done that. Okay? Prosperity message, because it's coming through with all this great fortune business. Everyone makes mistakes, especially when you want something very badly. You may come to realise that in chasing after a pretty shiny thing, you've lost sight of the long term. That's this 10 of Pentacles, right? Sustainable prosperity. Sometimes you make choices that look good at first, but ultimately lead to loss or failure. It's time to forgive yourself and others. Don't blame anyone else. You get to start again. Right? Wiser and more mature, Emperor. The journey to true absolute abundance can be bumpy. Make amends to anyone you may have hurt along the way, especially yourself. Forgive those who may have taken advantage of you. Let go and learn from this. You are now that much closer to achieving the kind of prosperity that really fulfills you, right? Really fulfills you. Nothing is ever lost or wasted when you view it from this perspective, but I feel like this person's already done that. They've done that work, they've figured it out. So now we're going on to truth be told. I almost feel like this is where they are now. So what number is this? My card is such a mess. I'm trying to hurry up as well. Okay. Essential meanings. Honesty, right? High honor. Honesty, expecting things at face value. Whoops, sorry, I've dropped you. You just stay there. Coming out of denial, the willingness to be transparent, clarity of communication. There is the truth, which is the essence of a thing, and then there is a truth, subjective according to the philosophy of the adherent or believer. So different people can have different perspectives about the truth, right? But this person knows their truth. They know their inner truth. They know what's right for them. This is not a time for debate about which truth is truer. This is a time when you are called to proclaim your truth out loud and be willing to be transparent, honest, and open in your communication with others and with yourself. King of Swords. Nothing less than surrender to what is. Peeling off the layers of denial that held you tied to an illusion will set you free. Be authentic and gloriously flawed. Gloriously flawed. I love that phrase. And spirit will answer with miracles. Relationship message. People tell you who they are very quickly if you're willing to listen to what they say and pay attention to how they behave. This card calls you to engage in heartfelt, open conversation. It's time to see the truth about what you share with each other and tell the truth about who you are and what you need. No one can do that for you. Remember that your truth is always based in your personality and experience up until now. A higher truth will be found after you communicate honestly and see how doing so has helped you become more attuned to yourself. Don't hold back, speak your truth and listen. Okay, I feel like this is the point that this person's at. Are you willing to do whatever, this is prosperity, by the way, because you've got a lot of prosperity business. Are you willing to do whatever it takes to experience the prosperous life you desire? If you want to be an artist, do you make art a priority? If you want to be a healer, do you set time aside to learn new things to help you serve? A writer must write and a singer must sing. Be true to your calling. Being true to your calling is essential to your moving forward. There is another oracle message here too. It's time to have a look at the real honest truth about your thoughts, feelings and beliefs about prosperity, about your relationship to money, to compensation and to meaningful work. Ask yourself, what is true for me? And you will find the key to abundance. Okay, Yang then. What number is this? Number one. Number one. This person's putting themselves first. They know what they want. They're prioritizing their own hopes, dreams and wishes. They're being true and authentic. Now, that doesn't mean you have to kind of bulldoze everybody else, but it does mean that you have to be... There's high honour, right, in truth. There's high honour in saying, this is what I want and this is how I feel about the situation, but also to listen to that other person. You may not agree. You may have to mend rifts, right? You may have to accept that sometimes things aren't going to please everybody, but you do have to be able to... I feel like we could be dealing with somebody who's always put everybody else first, and now they're finally realising what they want. It's like what they've been told is important, what they've been told they should do, and all of a sudden it's like they have this light bulb moment, this tower moment where it's like, hang on, what do I want? I'm trying to please others all the time. What do I want? And it's almost like taking back the reins of their own life, where they're going, I matter too. I matter too. What I want, what I think also matters. So we need to be equals here with that justice card. We need to be fair to everybody involved. Is somebody not giving too much anymore? They want the expansion. They want the growth. They want a relationship where they feel it gives back, right? They just want to be happy. They want to be happy, right? Yang. The masculine principle of movement and creative activity, the power to make things happen, taking action. Yang represents the power of action, the energies that propel the world forward, and manifesting thought and desire into concrete form. Now is the winter of our discontent. Now is the... Sorry, me being silly as I turn the page. Now is the perfect time to act, for you can easily build momentum and make headway. What you want will come to fruition if you proceed confidently. This card signals a new life. Yeah, like coffin, something's closing out. And is a sure sign that obstacles have been overcome. There is no reason to hesitate. You are the shaper of your destiny now. So I do feel like they're going to speak the truth and then come into this energy, right? Relationship message. Circumstances are supporting action on your part. It's okay to make the first move. Trust that you will quickly know where you stand. In matters of the heart, there is movement towards your highest good, and so go forth with assurance. Passion is in the air, and now is the time to dance to the tune of love. Take the lead. Prosperity message. Projects, partnerships, and all matters relating to your business are out of the obstacle phase and onto the make it happen phase. Now is the time to stake your claim and get things done. While you can expect to be busier than usual, this card tells you that you have all the energy and vitality you need to accomplish your goals. Abundance is waiting for you to claim it. Okay, so yeah, go out and grab life back with both hands if this is your reading. It could be that this is your person's reading, right? They're thinking of you. If this is like divine masculine, divine feminine with the Emperor and Empress here. So we could be dealing with like a soulmate journey. Sorry. All right, my son's on his way up for his next lesson, so I really need to go, but I hope this was helpful to someone. Don't make it fit if it doesn't fit. If this is your story, then she's still shouting to me. All right, I'm going. Leave me a like if you like. Share it with somebody if you think it's their story. We can all take something from this reading because it's talking about working out what we want and following our happiness and following our dreams, and we could all do a little bit more of that. I'm going.